Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here on WWE 2K25. This one is Tiger Mask versus Taiga Style, as the original Tiger Mask, Satoru Sayama, takes on Lee Moriarty. Now, remember, just an update from last week, if you didn't see it, we have wiped the slate clean with Tiger Mask and removed what we had on the ranking system, because we had just one Tiger Mask. However, we've now replaced it with the 6 different iterations, so we have 6 separate Tiger Masks played by the individual characters, which I think is the way to go, because it is spoken about in commentary in the actual shows that they are different people all portraying the same character, so we are going to treat them as different people as well in our ranking system. So this Tiger Mask, of course, made his debut last week as part of the New Japan qualifying match for the Cruiserweight Championship, and Tiger Mask himself ends up on a 0 after one match. He got 1 elimination in that match, but then obviously did not go on to win it. He was eliminated himself. So he got a +1 and a -1. So he currently sits on 0. And we'll be thinking this might be a good opportunity today to pick himself up his first positive point. Lee Moriarty, after 5 matches, sits on -1. He's done pretty well so far this year. He's had 2 matches. One of those was a loss, and the other one was a win in a triple threat. So that triple threat win gained him 3 points. But then, of course, he's lost a point from the match that he lost as well. So he's +2 for the year, and a -1 overall after 5 matches. And this is an interesting one, this, because, of course, it does span 2 very different generations. However, I feel like Lee Moriarty's style is actually going to suit this match pretty well. He has the high-flying ability, but he's also a very good mat wrestler as well, and very capable with submissions and holds, hence why he held the Ring of Honor Pure Championship for so long. So this could be a pretty damn good match, and I quite like the idea we found this Lee Moriarty core that did come with this attire with the mask on. I thought, why not? Tiger Mask versus Taiga Style, we are underway. So yeah, this is the original Tiger Mask, played by Sayama, and he is the one who is renowned more as the Cruiserweight, the best junior heavyweight around. Of course, after he stopped portraying it, it was then replaced by Misawa. It all gets very confusing. It's been a very confusing week, because we also introduced the same standard with Black Tiger as well. We now have 6 versions of Black Tiger and 6 versions of Tiger Mask on our ranking system. So we've massively increased the amount of numbers of people we have. So Tiger Mask taking control now, pushing Lee Moriarty into the corner. Yeah, it should be a very interesting one, this. I do think the Tiger Mask does need to start picking up some points, and to be honest, this is a match that he should very much be coming out on top of. He is the highest rated out of the 2 by a decent amount, but that means nothing on this game. We've seen it many times before where the stronger person has been quite convincingly beaten by the weaker one. I think a lot of it does depend, and this came from Omega a couple of years ago, maybe even a year ago, and I never really thought about it before, but he made the point that it's not necessarily the ability or the rating of people. Sometimes it's just a much better moveset. Hence with the likes of Bret Hart. He has some very good moves that are very good at working down the body part, the back. And then, of course, he has that sharpshooter, the submission finish as well. And it is a much easier way for him to get victories. And I think it does make a lot of sense. Unlike Antonio Inoki, who found out last week, has ended up with some sort of Kalisto moveset for some reason. God knows why. I have fixed it now, though. I managed to get a different iteration who has a much better moveset that's more realistic, I believe. I'll be honest, I've never really watched that many Inoki matches, so I'm assuming it's more realistic. It seems realistic for the era and the style, I think, but hey-ho. As Tiger Mask now stalking the grounded Moriarty, who's able to sidestep and slap Tiger Mask out of the way. Yeah, I see Tiger Mask potentially as a future Cruiserweight champion for us, and someone who I would like to utilise a lot more, because he is regarded as one of the top wrestlers of all time. And the fact that we've only ever used him... Granted, I think he'd had about 4 matches beforehand, but we never really separated the different versions of Tiger Mask, so we've got no idea who the 4 matches were from. So at least now I'm trying to stick to the... I'm trying to be as realistic as I can. I know it's very difficult what we do, but there you go. Because when you look at some of the people that have played these characters, as we said before, I think it's more prominent with Black Tiger. Because you've got people like Silver King, who is very well known in the WCW Cruiserweight scene, of course. You've got Kota Ibushi. Maybe not, actually, no. Kota Ibushi played Tiger Mask. You've got Tomohiro Ishii, played Black Tiger. And when you think that Tomohiro Ishii and Eddie Guerrero both played the same character, and as I said the other day, Ishii has got a different body type to anybody I've ever seen in my entire life. That guy is a very interesting shape. Hence why we have split them all up. I was shocked to find out that the very first Black Tiger was played by Mark Rocco, or Rollerball Rocco, which you might not know. He's a very famous English wrestler from time ago. Back in my day. Long before my day, to be honest with you. Tiger Mask now going with the gator rolls, rolling through Lee Moriarty, middle of the ring, locking in the submission. And I do think this is going to work out quite well, because like I said, both these guys have the high flying ability, but both have a very good ground game as well, and are able to utilise the holds and the technical wrestling ability that potentially goes with the Cruiserweight division. Lovely running street strike in the corner there by Moriarty. Strike into the back, and now looking to take Tiger Mask up, but Tiger Mask looking to try and break free. He does with a drop kick into the knee, and a big drop kick as well into the face. Another one. Running crossbody by Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask now up on the top. In, looking at a big diving headbutt. Lee Moriarty was able to roll out of the way. Nice elbow right into the gut. Tiger Mask sending Moriarty off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl into the backbreaker. There's the pin attempt. And it's a 2 count. It's getting closer, wasn't it, really? Tiger Mask now dropping the elbow into the head of Lee Moriarty, and he is firmly taking control of this match now. And of course the commentators curse as I say that Moriarty is able to roll out of the way and take control of the match himself. Moriarty now in with a drop kick, springboarded off the ropes. And Moriarty now backed away into the corner. Look at that big, oh my god, the punt kick was brutal. Proper legend killer that was. Moriarty now tripping Tiger Mask over, rolls him up into the Boston Crab position. But Tiger Mask has superior leg strength, able to roll him out of the way. Lee Moriarty now up on the apron, stalking the grounded Tiger Mask. Dive to the outside here, is he? He does. Big crossbody to the outside. Wow. Moriarty now wrenching back at the face of Tiger Mask. Both guys back up now. Moriarty locking Tiger Mask in. And drops him down. It's a smart move, that one. You sort of hold all the limbs and it becomes very, very difficult to really protect yourself. As Moriarty now in with the armbar, wrenching back. Tiger Mask able to break free. Referee is up to a 6 count. They do need to get back in the ring at the risk of not getting counted out, which I hate on this game. Keeps happening. Come on. Come on, Lee. Get back up. Get it back up. There we go. Good lad, good lad, good lad. Get back in the ring. I hate the count-outs in this game, frustrate me so much. I wish they wouldn't happen, but you have to have count. I can turn ring counts off, but the annoying thing with it, if you do that, they just fight on the outside for bloody ever and never come back in. The strikes here. Drop kick into the back as well by Tiger Mask, dropping Moriarty, who fell face first into the middle turnbuckle pad. Tiger Mask now drop kick into the side. Tiger Mask heading up to the top rope and dives in with that big splash. Moriarty once again tilt-a-whirl round into that armbar. Of course, a move we saw prevalently only a few days ago when we did Face of the Faceless battle. Moriarty now fighting back on Tiger Mask with the elbows into the guts. Moriarty now spinning Tiger Mask around, going to take him up onto the top rope. I don't know what he's planning here. The Tiger Mask able to turn it around, fight back, dives into the drop kick, shall I say. Lee Moriarty able to slap him out of the way mid-air. And Moriarty now slamming Tiger Mask's shoulder first in to the ring post, dropping the boots right into the gut as well. Nice, over the top senton there by Moriarty into the pin for the 1, the 2, and oh my god, he almost had the 3 then. Which if it happens, it happens, don't get me wrong. However, I feel like I would like to see Tiger Mask, I want to see Tiger Mask start to rise to the top, as I keep saying with the cream. Tiger Mask is the cream for this one. If Lee Moriarty wins, I've got no problem with that as well. He's a fantastic wrestler, a young talent. He's currently on -1. He deserves to be elevated higher up. I think it will be absolutely fine if it does happen. Moriarty, now look at the chest of Tiger Mask, really welted. As Moriarty runs in and bringing Tiger Mask out with the Bulldog. And now looking to lock the submission once again. Tiger Mask, you can see, busted open through the eye hole there. You can see the blood coming down across the eyelid. And he is able to break free. Looking for that moonsault, and now Moriarty fighting back with a strike in the guts. Oh, Tiger Mask though brings him in with the forearm and the spinning kick right into the face. Tiger Mask now taking Moriarty up on the shoulders, in with a shoulder breaker. Went for the moonsault, missed. Hit attempt now by Moriarty. Oh my god, Moriarty's nicked it. He's only gone and bloody nicked it. Tiger Mask missed the moonsault and Moriarty just jumped in and took the bit. I told you, it always bloody happens, doesn't it? Again, I have no favourites, but I did want Tiger Mask to win. I just think that it made more sense for the grand scheme of things for him to win. Now, oh, that's the wrong button. Now he drops down to a -1 after 2 matches, which doesn't seem right. This was supposed to be his starter. This was supposed to be his, like, springboard up the ranking system, and it's just not really gone well for him, has it? It is what it is. And again, as I said before, we take absolutely nothing away from the ability of Lee Moriarty. This just shows he's had a great year so far. Won that triple threat against Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta, and now winning a match against one of the best junior heavyweights of all time in the shape of Tiger Mask. And you've got to see that Lee Moriarty is an absolute rising star in the world of wrestling, as well as in our universe mode as well. We have discussed it. I think we are going to do some sort of next generation championship tournament at some point. I think the consensus, especially with MZK Punk in Discord, is that we do some sort of G1 style tournament, which I've been messed around with on the chat GPT. So there's definitely something we can have a look at doing, and I think Lee Moriarty's got to be one of the guys that's heavily involved in that tournament. Maybe we do like different groups from different companies. So we have like a WWE group, AEW group, a TNA group, maybe a Mexican group and a Japanese, I don't know. All of a sudden, it's just added up to a massive amount of people, hasn't it? Which is not what it's supposed to be. Either way, I'm going to love you, leave you, good night, God bless. I'll be the same. Thank you very much for watching. That is the end of match number 2 for the day. 3 more big matches to come for you still. Ultimo Guerrero versus Mitsuharu Misawa up next. Absolute legends brawl. Then we'll have, talking of brawls, Marina Shafir going up against Yuri in an underground match before capping the day off with a huge match between El Generico and Konosuke Takeshita. Good night.